Hey, ChatGPT, please draw me a pig. How does a machine just turn words into a picture of a pig? It's not magic. It is a neural network, a machine made from math but inspired by your brain. A neural network is essentially a function which has an input and an output. Each individual neuron is a number. The number in the next level or layer of this neural network is determined by a weight previously assigned by the neural network. Let's start from the beginning. The input is always represented by a number, whether it's different chunks of the same song, different values in a drawing, or different tokens or clusters of letters in a sentence. Weights are predetermined and can represent a lot of different things. For example, if an AI were to determine whether this picture would be a pig, the weights would be highest in the areas that would most accurately identify it or differentiate this drawing as a pig. To understand this concept better, many mathematicians use matrices to better represent this function. You can take each weight as a different dimension or direction for the initial value to go. If you look at this example with 2 dimensions, we can see that the x-axis represents whether the image is an animal or not. If it is to the left, it is not, and if it's to the right, it is. The y-axis determines whether it is related to a farm. And that is only 2 dimensions. When neural networks do a calculation, they can involve millions of these dimensions that are pretty much impossible to show. These weights are trained using backpropagation. Backpropagation is when you take the difference of the expected answer and the answer you received, and then you change the weights that had the most impact in determining that wrong answer. These neural networks are then trained multiple times to finally achieve a near-perfect answer. So yes, your pig was created with a bunch of numbers and a bunch of math, and by a bunch of numbers, it's a lot of them.